Hi you guys, I wanted to talk about in this video about any of you who still have issues within your body despite being on the carnivore diet. You still feel exhausted, tired, and sluggish and have a foggy brain. So please keep on watching this video because this may be super helpful for you. As someone who has gut issues still and went on this carnivore diet to heal her gut, I can tell you that I still believe in the carnivore diet. It's just that there are some things that are not talked about in the carnivore community that we should talk a lot more about and express that, it's not a perfect end all diet. So anyway, if you feel like you still have sickness in your body still, if you feel like you still have a cough, a lot of sneezing, you feel like you have a foggy brain still despite eating clean, despite, cooking your beef, your grass-fed beef that's organic and beef tallow, and you're just eating super healthy and clean and eating minimal sugar, but yet don't feel optimal, it could be a histamine issue. And you're like, what's histamine? Now, I didn't know this about myself or even that it existed in my body until this month. And let me tell you, it just opened up my eyes because I didn't realize it was that particular issue. So all of those symptoms I mentioned earlier, I still had, and yes, past tense had, because I had too much histamine in my body. And so histamine is a naturally occurring chemical in your body that is good for you. It tells your body to attack this pathogen that you just ingested and just save your body from harm from the foods that you just ingested. So your body is trying to fight this pathogen because of this chemicals that's released into your body called histamine. Now, if you have too much histamine in your body, it can come in the form of coughs, sneezing, feeling like you're about to come down with a cold. You're gonna feel like you have a foggy brain, maybe sometimes headaches. And that's when your body's producing too much histamine and when you're probably ingesting too much histamine. And yes, you can ingest histamine. I didn't know this. So in aged meat, there's a buildup of histamine in the meat because there's a buildup of germs, of bacteria in the meat. So when you cook your meat and you let it sit there for even 5 minutes, already germs are accumulating, which is fine if you have a good gut. If you have a very healthy gut, you can ingest this aged meat. And when I mean aged, I mean like from the grocery store, from the farm to the grocery store to your home. Because non-aged meat would mean you ate the meat straight from the cow, from the farm, or you ate the frozen fresh meat from that day, cooked it at home and ate it right away. That's non-aged meat. But if you're eating aged meat, if you're eating aged dairy products like kefir, cheese, those products have a buildup of bacteria. And that's okay, but only if your stomach can handle it. If it can't handle it, your body is going to react to the overload of histamine, and your body's going to create too much histamine. So too much of anything, as we know now, is not good, right? So to get rid of that, I figured out through these like testimonials online, watching these YouTube videos for myself, because in my mind, guys, I was thinking, is it my pancreas that has an issue or my kidneys? Because something's going on. Like, I'm eating very clean, I'm eating very minimal sugar, I'm cooking at home, like organic grass-fed meat, beef tallow. Like, what is happening? I took out dairy, and I figured it out. Rebecca, shout out to Coach Rebecca Alishman. She helped me a lot. I found her on YouTube. She is a very big proponent on the carnivore diet, but doing it the right way. And she's very similar to us as to why she went on the carnivore diet. It's because she had gut issues. I went on this diet because I have gut issues. And it helps a lot with it, but that's that 20% that I'm trying to fix. So with that being said, if you're eating aged meats, your body is going to react to the histamine buildup in the meat, and it's going to create too much histamine in your body. Okay, which is why you feel like you have a slow brain, a foggy brain, why you feel tired and sluggish, and you get sneezing here and there. I used to get sneezing immediately after I ate a piece of meat, immediately. And I'm like, what? Because I used to get like that when I ate too much sugar, but now I'm getting it when I eat meat. I'm getting cold-like symptoms. Like, come on, man, I can't eat anything. That's what I was thinking. And so how do you break down histamine in your body? Because there's an accumulation of histamine. How do you break it down? So your pancreas creates a digestive enzyme called DAO, and that particular enzyme breaks it down so that you don't feel like you're overwhelmed by all this histamine substance in your body. And my pancreas, I'm sure, was creating it, but was not creating enough of it to break it down. So I decided to take it upon myself to buy some antihistamine supplements, but organic, grass-fed, meaning that the DAO enzyme is found in a pancreas and even in your own. But we're not gonna eat humans, okay? We're gonna eat like the pancreas from a cow. So you can buy sweetbreads from Billy Doe Meats. I heard that's a really good place to buy these sweetbreads, which basically is the pancreas of a cow that has that digestive enzyme. Or if you're grossed out by that, then you can do the antihistamine supplement that I buy. I think it's from Grasslands. It's from Australia. It's like grass-fed pancreas from the cow, just like in a pill form. And I've been taking that during when I eat my meat, and I don't get sneezing anymore. You guys, I don't get sneezing anymore. I don't feel tired. I have like an alert brain. I work really well at my job, even better than before, because now I'm like quick. My mind is fast. So I would consider doing the antihistamine supplement from Grasslands. That's what I buy. Or you could do the sweetbreads. You can actually buy the pancreas of the cow from Billy Doe Meats, and they can ship it to you overnight. It's frozen, I believe. Or you could eat just non-aged meats, meaning you can eat meats that is straight cut out of the cow, put it on your dinner plate after you cook it, and just immediately eat it. If you live by like a local farm, you can do that, or you can have it shipped to you by Billy Doe Meats. I heard they're really good. I have not tried it, but I've heard from these YouTubers and these doctors talking about Billy Doe Meats and how they're so like, amazing at like non-aged meat and all these like unique meats that they sell online. Anyway, I heard it's amazing. So I haven't tried it, but if you want to go that route, you can do that route. I did the antihistamine supplement and I feel amazing on it. So I'm going to keep on doing that until I fully heal my gut. Because guys, I was looking through these YouTube videos and I'm like, okay, cool. Like now I know what the issue is. I have too much histamine in my body. Okay, fine. Now I know how to break it down by using this pill, antihistamine pill. Okay, cool. I feel great, cool. I now need to figure out how to fully heal and seal my gut, because that is the reason why, guys, we have histamine issues. Like Rebecca, I hope I'm saying your last name right, girl, but I think it's Aishman, Rebecca Aishman. She talks about how she went on this carnivore diet to heal her gut, and it helped her a lot. But then she not went back to any other diet, but just felt like her health went backwards despite being on the carnivore diet, because she was eating aged meat and she was building too much histamine in her body. And so it was because her gut wasn't fully healed or sealed. And that is the issue with a lot of us, I believe. At least for me, I can speak for myself, is that my gut is not fully healed and sealed. And once she fully sealed her gut, guys, she was able to eat aged meat, salami, all these other meats from the deli that weren't like fresh from the cow, and not feel all these symptoms in her body. She was able to go out and eat at restaurants and eat kefir and cheese and not feel like there was a buildup of histamine, because her gut was just fully healed. And that's my journey in just really cementing my gut with just healthy foods and just sealing it forever, because I just noticed that this is a lifelong journey. But just based on these testimonials, guys, I know I can fully heal and seal my gut. It's just that 20% that needs to be fixed. And right now that 20% has caused histamine issues in my body. But that's resolved now with this antihistamine supplement for now. But one day I don't want to take this supplement forever. I don't want to always avoid cheese and dairy and kefir and aged meat. Well, I'm not really avoiding aged meats, but I want to like experience salami and eating like a sandwich outside, and like that's the goal one day. Because for now, if I need to do this, go this route in order to heal my gut, I'll do it. So I really hope this video helped you guys. Like, this was a shocker for me. It was a surprise in a good way, because now I'm like, oh, I know what I have now. And if you're anything like me and you're just wondering what you have and you still feel ill, like sick, all the symptoms I mentioned earlier, despite being on this clean diet called the carnivore diet, then this could really be the issue that maybe you've been trying to figure out. And I offer the solution, and I hope you take it if you know your body better than I do. So if this was helpful, give a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.